Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, last time we left off with our research going, our medicine has finished, and we are 2 away from boat building, so that's almost complete. There have been a few tiny changes. I've added a road in here to speed up these wagons, go backwards and forwards between the barn and the kitchen. We've also added another person taking bread from the kitchen as well as cooked chicken, so we've got just 2 people doing that. And I thinned out the people grabbing the stone because we're pretty good on stone. I've also changed this little bit up here, so we've now got an automatic well feeding and paper going automatically into the research. And just on cue, our research is complete. So we have unlocked fishing boats. Ooh. I'm not sure I actually want to carry on doing any research at the moment. I can't at the moment actually because we're now stuck on blue coins. So that's going to be the focus, probably getting blue coins today. I do, however, want to build a little dock, and I kind of think I actually want to build it down here with a row going down. So, yeah, I think I'm going to build that first before we do anything. And we have our fishing boat. We don't have any nails yet, so we can't build any fishing boat. So let's have a look at building a dock first. Just something a bit sort of. Bit neat to look at, something a bit different. So let's have a look in our structural blocks here. What do we got? We've got road ramps, we've got stairs. I think I'm going to use the stairs going down, and we have wooden bridges as well. Then we do have stone walls. Not really ever used the stone walls. I don't know. They're like, we have got plenty of stone brick, loads of it. 1.5 case. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Let's build. That's not too bad, is it? That little stone dock. I'm not sure if I like that actually. Really not sure about that. Okay, but I think I prefer it to be wood. I think it would look better with wood. So we're gonna go with wood, I think. But let's 10. There we go. We'll make it 3 large, I think. And we will build out our. We're gonna have stairs coming down. I think that's going to be the best way of doing this. So something like that, I think. And then we're going to have a bridge. Firstly, let me just put the stairs in because I'm not sure how stairs look on that there. They do just sit on top. Bit weird that it's inside the edge. Not too sure about that. We would actually have to have that sort of thing there with our path coming along like so. That would kind of work. I'm just not really sure whether. Oh, I can push that back. I think I might have messed that up a little bit there now. Yeah, let's move that back. Oh dear, oh dear, oh. Wow, okie dokie, that was not intended. There we go, right. Does look a bit odd now, but well, we can fix that by putting in more stuff if I can get the camera to work properly. We'll put in another row. That, but still have our path come down outside. Don't really know why I'm building this. I just kind of want to. something a little bit different, and I think I can put down like a little warehouse down here. What I could also do is upgrade these roads to being stone now, because we have got plenty of stone, and stone is faster, I think. I don't know if it's faster for people, and know it's faster for carts. Stone, however, can't be put on those edges there, so we're going to have to build something along there. Nope, we don't want a house, we want that one there. Oh, and then we probably want, although there is another structural block here. There's a stone bridge. Has that been improved? Let's see here. Okay, so we can put stone bridges on top of that. That looks a little weird, but we're going with it. Okie dokie. Also, I'm going to need another one here. You can't put stone paths on uneven terrain. It's got to be flat terrain. So the places where we've got obviously these issues of things like this here, can't put one in there. That's annoying. Ooh. There we go. One thing I had noticed between the episodes here was the carts. The carts were coming along here and driving along here rather than driving along the path, and I wasn't quite sure why. I wonder if it's because of that small divot there or an issue with it. I don't know, but I don't think stone roads increase people speed, but I know it increases carts very, very much so. So that's going to help speed up our getting of the what's it called? Flour. Getting the flour. Let's speed up the getting the flour. So it's going to definitely help with that. Okie dokie. Right. So working there. We've got a little dock coming down here, so we can do something down here. I can't build any boats yet because I don't have any nails, but I could build a barn down here, I suppose. Don't see why not. We'll put a barn on the end of the dock. And that means that our fishing boats, when we have them, they can come and grab dock in the barn, and then we can have people take it up to the kitchen to cook fish, because we could add that to our system. Just something I wanted to have a little play with to see. I mean, it's doable. I could easily expand out down here. We have the wood and we have bits and pieces, so I could build things down here if I wanted to. You can also put crops on wooden. It's a bit strange how that works, but you can do. One other thing I noticed as well, which I need to correct from a previous episode, I mentioned that the farm will use external crops and then just use them up. It doesn't. It actually replants them. They just take a lot longer to grow when they're not on fields. So I didn't know that. Works exactly the same as the forest then. You see here, it's getting the trees drop down and then the trees regrow. And once they're regrown, they become full trees again. So yeah, I didn't realise it did that. So that's quite useful. I could put a farm here and another one behind it, and then have farm growing here. So yeah, so if you do have any grain on the map you're playing on, stick a farm near it and it won't be consumed. It'll just take a bit longer to grow. Fields definitely help with growing. And our two farms here aren't having any issue with the growth rates. That's not a problem at all. The actual issue we're having is water. We're not getting enough water in, which means I kind of want to get metal production going, which I think I'm going to kind of do. But I want to change this up a little bit. So I'm going to stop these actual people grabbing any more stone. Those two off there. You can stop and you can stop. Right. Okay. Because we are packed. Absolutely packed with stone. We don't need any more of that. What we need is we need blue coins. We need blue coins. So, what can make blue coins? Let's see here. What can we sell for blue coins? We can sell iron plates. We can sell shoes. Remedies, which we can make in the kitchen now. Official iron wheels, that sort of things. Shoes are tempting because we need nails to make a boat. We're never going to make that many boats, to be honest with you. So, I do like making the massive nail boat shoes, massive nail shoes, because would not want to wear them shoes. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? I could look at doing remedies to get some blue coins going. I did want to move this around at some point, but we're just absolutely stuffed for space. There's no reason why I can't just terraform these islands and make this bigger. If I wanted to. No reason why I couldn't do that. I have the money to do it. Maybe not to do the whole lot of it, but I definitely have the money to do some of it. Could also clear this area out here. I think that's what I'm going to do instead. Let's clear this area out here. Let's go to tools. Let's go to remove resource. And, I'm going to put this on reaction bar because I'm going to use it a lot. So number 7. And it's 20 gold to clear 1 resource. So this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. So let's start here. We're going to go line by line, keeping an eye on my money because it will drop pretty damn quickly. Might leave the coal there for the minute. I could work around a lot of these. Right. Okay, so we'll leave that there like that. I kind of want to flatten the terrain as well. So we bring that over, flatten the terrain here. I do like that little addition as well. Something that wasn't in it till recently. When you have a steeper edge, it actually turns like a darker colour. So there, just indicates that no one could climb that. It's too steep. Whereas here they can. They could get up there and go along there, but they couldn't climb that. That's too steep for them. Nice little visual indicator. I like that. And what we're going to do over here is move our farms over to here and our production of food and other bits and pieces as a temporary stopgap until we can expand out much further. So let's do that. I think I still want 2 farms. I like the idea of having 2 farms doing things, but I want to change them up a little bit. What I want to do is I want to put, we say, a farm there, and it could actually use the crops that are there. Yeah, I don't see an issue with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 3 across like that, put a farm there. And then in between, I'm going to put the fields. They're going to be running in between the 2 farms. So both farms can get the fields. In fact, move that over one and have it 4. Do I want to? Yes, I do. Why not? Let's do it 4, like so. So we can have a 4 by whatever's from there. The 3, this size here works because the farms don't eat it enough, but and also I need to change up this system here because having these 2 grain mills is great. I've got all the animal feed what I need, but this grain mill is mostly sat there doing nothing. It's just not very efficient at all, having 2 running onto the same thing. So probably going to feed both of them into 1 grain mill, I think, and then just put loads of workers in a single grain mill. So let's put a grain mill over here as well. Don't want to put it there. I want to put it outside of there. area, so their areas are in fact one down from there. Let's copy that again. Do that, and we'll flatten that down. So no, we won't. Okay, we'll remove those and then flatten it out. Right, and then we'll put that. There we go. The normal paths. Let me see if I can copy a normal path. You see, I put here, and it works. It goes all jaggedy and edgy and a bit weird, but it still works as a path. Whereas a road, you can't do that. It will not let you put it down on those blocks. So that's just something to keep in mind. You can't do that for those. That's where it comes in, where you build these little bridges you can just see in there, that sort of thing, just to put things up. I really should have left more gap here as well. I should have put too thick so that two carts can get through at once, because that's going to be a bottleneck. Must remember to do that. But yeah, we're going to have to remove some of the resources as well. Right. And then put a barn in. Oh, that's going to bug me. That's going to bug me. I think we're going to get rid of all these resources here and actually go that way with our production bit. And I might extend out the area here and actually make this forest like a solid lump all around it. So yeah, but what's going to bug me is that obviously everything is 3x3 and I've left a full gap in between, so I'm sorry, but you're going to get moved back. Luckily you do get full refunds for everything that you delete and restore, so right, so that's going to go the opposite side of the road there, like so. Okay, and that workshop's probably going to get moved. In fact, that workshop is going to get given loads of wood. Does it need wood? No, it doesn't need wood. What does it need to complete its... Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't actually need anything. By the looks of it, it might need wood at some point. But I just want to empty it out. You can actually empty workshops. If you remove the recipes from a workshop, it becomes a storage. So if you've got, say, like this one's got wool inside it, if I wanted to take the wool out, which I can't do right now, I can't ask you to take the wool out, it's not available. What I could do is ask it to turn the recipes off for the cloth, then the wool would end up in the output, so you can grab it. But you haven't got to worry about anything being stored there. The only exception to that is fuel. When anything that uses fuel takes fuel in, so coal, wood, whatever, it becomes fuel, not the fertilizer, wood, coal or magma. So you cannot take that back out of a workshop or a kitchen or whatever. Just can't take it out. It's not possible. Yeah. Well, you are going to need wood. Wood is going to be your downfall, isn't it? If I pump you full of wood and just keep that going, then that can empty out and make us some more cloth conveyor belts. Because we will need cloth conveyor belts to make other things. I'm just thinking about moving this here as well, because I might have my production sort of here right up into the base. Make this some production. Probably have my pastures here, maybe, or I could put my pastures. Really not sure. Yeah, really not sure. Don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, let's put in our grain. Our field, sorry. Back at you. Yep. And we can put in our grain because we've got loads of that in storage. And there we go. Right, okay, so you're now going to both grab grain, and you've got a little bonus of the grain there as well. I'll leave that for the minute. We might change that, get rid of it, don't know. And then the grain mill is obviously going to do animal feed. And then the animal feed's going to go off to the pastures. Will be here somewhere. Yeah. And we did learn metallurgy, didn't we? Metallurgy? I don't know how you want to pronounce that. Sure we did. Yes, we did. We have the forge. Right, the forge is something we need to get into as well. But now I want to move my food because I'm really up against it for people. This is why I'm doing this. I want to move this over so I can put in like the apothecary and leave another gap there, and then surround it with houses going this way as well. So I've got my town here. Cramped town. Nobody's got any gardens. We will change that later. But right now they're living in city block, and later on they'll move to the suburbs. So it'll be fine. It will be fine. Okie. So you're still going. You just want flour, don't you? Looks. Yep. You're still going, grabbing chicken. You're doing your job. You're doing your job, just very, very slowly. I won't move them yet. We are going to lose a bit. I don't know if you get the actual resources back for when you upgrade things. So we might lose a bit there, but we're good for resources. Money is the only issue we have. Right, so let's see here. If I want to remove... Well, I do kind of want to remove the stonemason, but I also want to keep the stonemason as a building, because we are going to need it as a physical building. Let's move the stonemason up here. Like so. You can be set to... Oh, that was the wrong person. You can be set to stone brick. And then we can delete that one. Again, I'm moving them rather than deleting them, is because if you remove the last building of a type, you lose access to stuff, like we did with the workshop. If I remove the workshop, I can't build barns because they're locked behind the workshop. So just something to keep in mind, although I'm sure I'm repeating myself. I've said that before. Anyway, this seems to be going. There we go. We're going to make another bit of cloth or some sauce. Right, so we have 10 cloth. We're going to need 20 wheels. And we're going to need some stone. Well, stone we've got plenty of as well. That's fine. We can do that. I think I'm going to tell you to grab more wood at the moment. This will need more wood stored in it, I think. It costs 2 planks to make a wheel. It needs 20 planks. So if we leave that full and then let me see here. Okay, I will stop work on there. I want to try and get my numbers right here. So 20 planks equals 10 wheels. Yep. And we need 20 wheels to go with 10 cloth, so that's fine. We also need 10 stone bricks. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to get more than 10 stone bricks. Stop. I don't know what I just tried to do there, but stop. Yep, I think we got 11 stone bricks, which is a very strange number. Why did we get 11? We've probably got 12, I think. That doesn't matter. That can go. That can do its bits and pieces, and then it just empties everything out to make as many cloth conveyor belts as we have. And I keep getting distracted. So, if I was to put my pastures in, well, we can remove this as well. This unsightly little thing there, and we did that instead. I don't want to rotate my... There we go. So it's facing the town. Looks a bit weird because it's got a extra thing and people go through the centre of it to it. But okay. That's fine, I guess. There we go. Put a ramp there, forces people to go around it. Although people can still walk on the edge of a ramp. Can a cart do that? I don't know. I do not know. Let's find out. Off you go, carts. Tell me which way you're going to go. You're probably going to go straight down there, aren't you? Bet you are. Yeah, that makes sense. That is the closest place to go. And then you're going to go around that way. And yeah, the carts go around. That's fine. That works. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right. And you've got one wheel, one bit of cloth, and 2 stone. So make one more wheel, which will make one more conveyor belt. There we go. Right, and now you can take the conveyor belt out of there. Put it in there. Thank you. And as I said, we've got one bit of stone in there. I think if you delete buildings with items in, you get them back anyway. But just to be sure, you go to recipes, and if you untick the recipe that uses the item you want to take out, you can just untick all of them if you want to. But for instance, here we only have one that uses stone, so if I untick that, you see stone ends up in the storage. And then when you grab a worker or a cart, you can grab the stone out of the building. So that's how you can get your resources back. If you accidentally do something, say like you add the wrong recipe to it and it fills up with the wrong thing, you can take it back out again. It doesn't get lost. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, I kind of want to level that out as well, which I might do. But in fact, I think we might do that right now. Let's level this out here. And we will remove the road. Level that up there. And then put the road back in. Like so. Okie dokie. Get a bit of dirt road around you again. There we go. Right. Okay, so pastures. We want to put in some pastures. I need to have a better system than what I currently have for water usage, but I think this system works. It just requires more than we currently have. So let's put down our pastures. I will start right over here. I do realise I could extend these out even further. They have a much wider loop on them, so we could go out further with houses here, but I'm just going to keep them in here. We've got 10 houses, and then we're going to double it this way and have 20 houses, so I think that's fine for the minute. So that's going to go with pastures all up to here. 3, 3, and 3, so I could put as many pastures in as I like along there. Ooh. I'm going to have the outputs on that side. Yeah. And have water coming in via the back. We can have people grabbing things manually from here. I'm not sure I'm going to put a kitchen. I'm thinking over here, but I don't want to remove that iron. I want to keep that. In fact, I'm kind of thinking I want to put my forge here. Would be a much better idea to have the forge here, because then it can just get access to the iron. We've got iron up there, bit of coal. Okay, so if we're going to do that instead, we're going to have our pastures going up instead. So if we're going to put a forge, let's put the forge in so I know what I'm doing. I'm being very indecisive because I'm trying to plan a layout that I shouldn't be planning, because I should know that I'm going to move all this later on, but I just kind of want to. So we'll put in a forge or 2 forges. We're putting 2. There we go. We've got a silo unlocked and a lamppost. That's new. I've never seen a lamppost before. Let's go and have a look at that. Let's get completely distracted and put in a lamppost. Not quite sure why a lamppost is flowers. And we can't afford it because we don't have any iron. But we can put in lamppost. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. That's definitely going to help with decoration for when we come to building things. So just add a day and night cycle. Normally that gets turned off anyway, but or things glowing at night. Anyway, yeah. So this one is going to be on iron plates, and this one is going to be on iron plates and nails. That one's going to produce iron plates and just fill up our base. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Might instead just want to fill up a barn. Probably a better idea. Let's fill up a barn instead. Let's put a barn up. Rotate you around. And you... No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can leave that here. So you'll be filled with that. And you're going to use your internal iron to then produce nails. And the nails we need to produce oats. And what were we going to sell for blue coins? Shoes, was it? Yes, shoes. What do you need for a shoe? Let's have a look. Shoe. You need a bit of leather and nails. Now, this is the bit that, if you're not with the little joke that I keep having with myself and some other people that might understand it, the reason I say that I wouldn't want to wear them shoes is for two reasons now, I've just realised actually. Nails. The recipe for a nail is 1 iron produces 1 nail. Now bear in mind, 2 iron produces 1 iron plate, which is an iron ingot. And an iron ingot is, what, roughly the size of a house brick? A bit thinner than a house brick. Half the size of a house brick, half the thickness of a house brick. And if you take half that, and imagine the nail you can make with all that metal. That's a large nail. A very large sort of, you know, nail. Meter long nail. And to build a shoe, you need 2 of them. You need 2 of these. And you also need 2 leather. I don't know what the actual ratio for leather is, if I'm honest with you. Because, I don't know. All I know is it takes 4 feed to get 1 leather. So, I'm assuming it's a cow. Or whatever animal for leather. That means it's 2 cows and 2 ginormous nails to make a shoe. There's some really big shoes. Really, really big shoes. And the greatest irony of all of it is that if you actually look at our people, they don't have feet. Look at him. Look, he's got no feet. He's so, what are they doing with these shoes? Are they living in them? Are they selling them to Mother Hubbard? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, sorry, random tangent over. Let's have a look see here. So we're going to need a workshop. We can't build a workshop. We have run out of people. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. So we need a forge, which is going to feed a barn. That's done there. I've just kind of realised that I want to leave them facing that way because the doors are on the road then. But I also want to have them facing the other way so they can output into a barn. Yeah. I think I know what I should do here. I should remove these around. Let's remove all those. Let's put in a barn there, facing away from people. Let's put in a forge. We're going to put in 1 there and 1 there. Again, you're going to be just on iron plates, and you're going to be on iron plates and nails. And what we're going to have is I'm going to have a conveyor belt on the back here, which is going to feed those 2 like that. And the idea being that we'll grab a splitter as well, because we will need one. And the idea being that I can then ask you to fill this barn with iron. You'd be so kind. Thank you very much, Lee. And then these 2 will get iron automatically. We do need fuel for them. I don't know where I'm going to get fuel from. I could bring wood down from somewhere. Not sure I want to bring it down from there. It would look very strange. I also don't have any more people, so that is a bit of an issue. Although I could take a person out of there and loads of people out of here, because that grain mill is always running really slowly, and that grain mill can just deal with not having as many people in it. And what I could do is I could remove those 3 trees there, put in a barn up here, and I could have you, my friend, put coal into that barn there. Okay, and then we could use that barn there to put coal in other places. So I'll grab another worker and say you are to put coal into the kitchen. That'll be your sole purpose in life. And then we're going to need 2 more workers to bring them down here. I could use a cart. Might use a cart. That seems like a better idea. Let's use a wagon. You to there. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to need to have some more barns somewhere, which I don't have the space for. Or am I? Or am I going to need more barns? I don't think I am. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 more people. I'll say you'll take iron plates out of there into the base, and you are to take nails out of there and put in the base. And then this workshop is going to be switched over from making cloth conveyor belts to making shoes, like so. Click. And then we're going to grab another worker. It's not very efficient at all. We're going to tell you to grab both of those, which means you will grab leather. And then you're going to go and find nails. Oh, you can't put nails in there because we have no space left in there. Now I want to leave some conveyor belts in there, because if I delete conveyor belts and there isn't space in the base, if you delete something in the world and there isn't any space in your base, you lose that item. Whereas if I remove this road here and there was space for brick, it would put it back in the base. It doesn't put it into barns, only puts it back in the base. I found that out the hard way in the last series when I deleted hundreds of blocks of track and railway track and didn't have enough space. So yeah, right. We can't upgrade this because we need 30 happiness, which we're not going to get anytime soon because this is not going according to plan. But we will get there. We will get there. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I do kind of want... I'm not sure I do. I'm not sure I actually want nails in the base at all. Now I think about it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I should instead... yeah, maybe instead I think I'll leave this and we'll go. I'm gonna increase the... no, I'm not. I'm not gonna increase the people on there because that won't work. I'm gonna tell you to help with the iron. Okie dokie, right. So we also need to start producing our pasture stuff over here so we can move these and get more people. Because to upgrade the base we also need more happiness as well. So let's go broke and clear out stone. Gonna leave the mana crystals there. And we're broke. There we go. We've got 3 gold left. Awesome. Right. And I'm going to put my pastures along here, I think. Yeah, we'll put the pastures along here. I think that'll be fine. And I need to flatten the ground out first before I do that. But we'll put the pastures there, going along. I think then we can have the animal feed come out and feed into what it needs to go into. I don't think I need a better system than what I've got here. This is working. It does back up and feed. Obviously we're going to need whatever we have need for first and second. I'm also kind of thinking I might stop with the leather coming to the base. Although for the minute it can just stay as it is, it's fine. We need nails, and getting in nails because we're not getting any coal. Ah, okay, so we're just not getting enough coal coming down here. So I am going to look like I'm going to have to build a chute coming all the way along here to feed these, because we're going to need, these are quite hungry when it comes to resources. So how I'm going to do this? Let's stop these ones that are grabbing the coal first. Your one grabbing coal. Stop. And you can drop your coal back in there. Then away you can go too. Okay. Oh dear. I think I just deleted a worker. I deleted a worker. Let's put him back. So you deliver coal to there. So you did finally make it into that. Probably the better place to be, because you can just move backwards and forwards and be fine. Okie dokie. Right. Oh, I did want to put nails in the base because I did want to build boats. Ooh, that's foolish of me. I'm not sure what we can get rid of. I suppose get rid of some stone. You can actually remove items from the base. You can empty them if you want to. I'm not going to do that. That's a waste. So yeah, we're not going to go down that route. We'll do the nails in a moment. I need to get, thinking to just build a chute going along here, going along there, and just feeding into these two. But to be higher up, slightly, I think. I mean, obviously that's only going to be 1 block higher up. You need it to be more than 1 block higher, and then it can just have wood as its main oomph. Let's see, how would we go about doing that? Well, there is an easy way to do that. Now I think about it. What buildings have we got? Oh, we've got a silo. Silos are like crates, just store a lot more. And they're not like a barn. You can't use the resources that are inside them. They're very good for, like here for instance, instead of dropping you off into a barn, if I put a silo just here, and then had people come back towards the silo, that means you can get on with your job without walking. And very good when it comes to the mining cart, which we'll get to later. I'm thinking if I come off there, I'm only going to be 1 higher, and 1 higher is not enough to get above that. So I need a way to get more than 1 up, which can be done with conveyors. I suppose it's gonna look weird, and I wanted to avoid this, but I think temporarily it's going to have to be this way. So yeah, let's build a pillar system, I suppose. 2, 3, and we'll build the wooden arches. Take them off because you cannot go 3, you can go 2, and then we're going to run this. I really don't want to run it all the way along. It's going to look bloody weird if I do that. Don't particularly have much choice in the matter for the minute. I think we're just going to have to deal with it looking stupid. Okay, like so. And I'm going to put in... No, I'm not, because that's over the top of the block, so I can't do that. Right. So instead, we're going to put in a scaffold block and then a scaffold ramp there and there. And I'm going to put in a conveyor, a chute going all the way down there. And going all the way along here. And going into there and going straight into there, like so. And then we're going to have a conveyor going up, across, and a chute. And that build into manual mode doing that. That's not going to work, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop that. It is going to work, but it's not going to work how I want it to work. Because I want to still feed this first. So if I was to do that, that's definitely not going to work because conveyor belts can't go uphill. There we go. And that will just drop the logs off onto the hill. Not sure how them logs go up on conveyor belts without rolling backwards. Special things? I don't know. I've just noticed obviously on the side of the conveyor belts they actually move as well. That's interesting. Always pushing up, and that side pushing up as well. Okay. But they're always pushing up just in case things fall off. Awesome. I guess that works by magnets, you know, wooden magnets. Because that would be cool, but I don't know. Anyway, that's going to go down and feed that one first, and then we'll filter around and feed that one second. Which is a little odd, but I think nails are a higher priority than anything else. And we have a barn full of goods. So that is all working. That is awesome. Right. We're actually running low on grain here, which is fine because we want to do that off anyway. I'm going to change the road here as well. Going to remove the road like so. Pause the game because I don't want my carts to get in the way whilst I'm doing things. And we're going to go... Oh. Like so. It says with confidence, not sure if that's even going to work or not. Road ramp, bump, bump, and bump, bump. Right, and then I can build the stone bridge. The drawback to stone bridge is it doesn't look right. Compared to the stone path, it looks wrong. But then the stone wall doesn't look any better, does it? No, in fact the stone wall looks bloody weird. Although I think a stone wall works as a stone path anyway. So Yeah. And the weirdest thing as well is that I've pointed this out before, the road ramps, for some bizarre reason, are made of wood rather than being made of solid stone. So that throws that whole sort of system out. It looks weird. There isn't a road ramp with yeah, I'm not sure why that's got wooden outsides. That I might have to point out. That seems like a bit of a weird thing. I don't think I can put it on that. Okie dokie. But I can put roads on top of there, which just blanks out the underneath part. It just looks a little odd. But you know what? That's what I'm gonna go with. Not that you need to. They do act like parts anyway, but I want to do that just so it looks the part. Okay, and I'm going to fill in underneath those. Okay, and you may be asking why I've built a bridge there? Because I want to have chutes underneath. Like so. And in order to do that, it must go up by at least 2 blocks. I could have actually made that lower. I think I will do because it does look a bit weird. And do you know what? I might actually go for the wall. No, I can't go for the wall. Nope, I need an arch. With wall, with road. There we go, that looks okay. That looks better. There we go, yeah. Right, it's just obviously they've got wooden. Yeah. How strange. How very strange. And there's nothing else that even would remotely look correct there. I couldn't even use scaffold blocks, I don't think, because you can't put roads. You can put roads on scaffold blocks. But they just look like wood with scaffold blocks in, so with road in, so that wouldn't work either. Okie dokie. So yeah, so now those farms will output into that barn. That barn will start working. That barn can do nothing with the goods it's getting, but it can start working. We then need to flatten this off. Is not as expensive as as you think it is. It's very easy to start to. If I was to flatten down to here, although it's only 5 yellow coins, it's 5 yellow coins times the height. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I were to flatten down to that level underneath the water there and go in, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. That'd be 25 coins per block. So you can very easily lose all your money by mass flattening terrain. Probably shouldn't remove that one. No, that's fine. There. Okay. I think we will find that out here when I try and square this off. I might not square it. I might just leave it round. I think. Not sure. Really not sure. Anyway, pastures. Yes, we need to move our pastures over as well. Let's start going with this then, shall we? So, if I'm going to have the food come at the back like so, I want to put 3 pastures here. Bear in mind, this is not going to be here for very long, hopefully. Not sure how I'm going to replace the coal on that yet, but we'll figure it out. In fact, everything's going to move anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. So, if I do a pasture. No, let's remove that pasture. If I do one level with that workshop, one the other side, and one this side, okay, and that one can be set to leather, like so, then he can feed the workshop pretty much directly. Awesome. You are going to be set to raw chicken. Was it raw chicken or was it wool? Which one do we want a priority for? What was each one doing? We have chicken, we have leather, and we have wool. Where was the wool going? What were we doing with the wool? Were we just selling it? I think we were. I think we were just selling the wool to get red coins, which we can stop doing because we're selling chicken to get red coins as well. So I don't have to worry about the wool. So let's drop down to 2 pastures instead. And we shall set you to be chicken. Yeah, I could put it all in 1 pasture, but I don't want to do that because the chicken only uses 2 grain animal feed, and it will take priority over the leather, and the leather is important for that workshop. So yeah, let's area. And I could auto output this. I might do that. I might even output this. Trying to think if I'm going to need any more. Going to need more pastures for more things later on, so that we can extend this line up. That's fine. But getting water into them is an issue as well. I think I'm going to do the same thing with the well. I'm going to put the well in, but I'm going to put the well in there, right next to our grain mill, and our grain mill will output above the well, and the well will output down below. We will have to upgrade the well to metal conveyor belts because that's more important, and we're going to have leather as the priority on this one, so it gets the animal feed first, then the chicken gets it afterwards. But that is going to hit our red coin production, but we're okay for red coins, so yeah. Let's see, I didn't want the road, I wanted the wooden pillar, please. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I'm going to go 2. Hoping that's going to look okay. Let me test something. If I go 3 and then try and put a chute in, the chute sits inside. The chutes can't float in midair. You have to have a base for them. Okay. Okay. So I'm just looking at this because I'm thinking this is. It won't go there. It won't go over the top of that. Of course it won't. It'll go there. No, it won't. That's occupied. Ooh, fiddlesticks. Means I can't have the well there. Well, I suppose then the well's going to have to go there, maybe? Yep, I think so. Well's going to have to go there. Okay. Like so. You're going to have chutes, and you're going to have rotation. Oh, damn it. That way. One there, one there. You're going to have a conveyor belt go there, and then you're going to have one go all the way along here. And we are going to put in splitters. This one there, this one there, and I'm not going to put splitters in there. They're going to fill up and then back out on themselves. But we do want a grabber to grab out of the farm. So there we go, that should get us going. And we can increase the amount of grain mill people we're getting. Fine. Oh, we need a grabber on the well. Got a out of order. Nearly forgot out of order. That would have been bad. It is a shame there isn't. I do remember seeing in the tooltips in the patch notes a long time ago. There was something called an aqueduct, which obviously I didn't actually see it being placed into the game. I saw it being disabled because it had problems apparently. But that would be really cool right now. Have a well with an aqueduct running would have been awesome. But well, we're not doing that obviously for the minute, so yeah. Right, so you are of course our workshop can't do anything because he's full. He's got all the shoes in the world he needs. Okie. So that means we need to bring all this to a stop. So we are going to switch this over to somewhere else. And yeah, there we go. You're filling up on leather and bits and pieces. Awesome sauce. Right. Okay. So we can get rid of that one. And once you're done with that guy there, we can get rid of that one. Thank you very much. We can get rid of those two. I'll leave the fields there for just a minute because I'm not that fussed about them. We can get rid of this water system here. And I deleted all the water that's on there, and because I have no space, the water is gone. So just a reminder there, make sure you have space in your base if you want to keep stuff. Remove that and that. And we're going to leave for the minute. And you can actually be deleted. And let's find out. Let's test this. So we've got 136 fertilizer. If I remove this, like so, we still have 136 fertilizer. So you do not keep the goods that are inside a pasture when you lose them. Okay, interesting to know. Very interesting to know. In fact, you, my friend, wherever I told you to go to, don't know why you went all the way around the building, but anyway, you are going to take shoes and sell them to the general goods. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. We have a problem there if I can't get anyone past there, but yeah, oh well. Right. You are still. You still have leather in you. Leather's still going to the base, so we still have plenty of that. These are both full up. Okay. You can go. I'm not really fussed about the fertilizer. He says thinking that maybe I am fussed about it because might be interesting. That's a weird path bug. Luckily I know how to get rid of that. If you ever encounter this with floating paths or bricks or anything like that, all you need to simply do is go to your scaffold blocks and build up to the level, and then you can remove it. It's simple as that. It's a little issue of putting scaffold blocks on roads removes roads. That's always been the thing. So yeah, it says he's not concerned about the fertilizer, but then he's like, actually no, I'm not fussed about the fertilizer. So you can go and you can go. Okie dokie. Right. So you are going to go on leather duty to the workshop. Yeah, leather duty to the workshop. And you're going to go on chicken duty. No, you're not. You, unfortunately, are going to lose your job. But we're going to rehire you as a wagon. And you can take that to the kitchen. Okay, and I'm going to remove all this here. See if I can't flatten this out a bit. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Right. That does mean we're going to have a little bit of an offset on this side. for our buildings. So when I put the apothecary in, which I will do right now, it is covering those houses there. That's absolutely fine. Awesome. So the apothecary can go there, and we can then build 2 more houses, one there and one there. These are just on the higher tier, but they can still get fed and given resources from any of these markets. That's fine. Right. I'm also going to rearrange this road ever so slightly, like that. And my whole reasoning behind doing that was just to make it look better around the main house. Okie dokie. Right, there we go. Okay. So we have an apothecary who's not selling anything yet, but that's fine. That's all for future proofing. We have something very strange going on here. We have a stuck bit of grain. Okay. Right, to get rid of the stuck bit of grain, if you bring the move tool up, press M to bring the move tool up, and right click on a chute or a belt or anything. The resources on it will get moved to your, oh no, normal click on it will get moved to your HQ. Or if you haven't got space in HQ, it will be deleted. Not sure what happened there, but obviously something did, and that stopped our production line going for the minute. Very interesting. Probably do it, put a bakery over there, and well, actually no, because the bakery requires fuel. Fuel is a big thing. So, right, you're taking bread, and you're taking. I think. Yeah, you're one taking bread and one was taking chicken. That's fine. Okay, right. So, you've run out of chicken because you're not getting enough animal feed, which isn't surprising because you need more people inside of you. Let's throw you up to 5 people. Speed up our animal grain production, animal feed production. And I have just glanced over at the clock and kind of realised I've been recording for well over an hour. So I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close, and we will come back next time with a few other bits of shuffling around, expanding the town a bit, and trying to get base to level 5. Which is going to be a bit more difficult because obviously we need more yellow coins, but we'll get there. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. We just saw there we have more blue coins, which is what we need. Awesome. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.